And just give me a quick minute to find myself on my iPad so I can read your comments. I thought I had so much time, and then I just got so excited and got to play with this new products, and I honestly lost track of time. So that's what happened. So I'm just going to look for myself. Okay. So, oh my goodness, you guys been chatting. Hello, 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 Evelyn, Julie, Kim, Kay, Julie, Barbara, Teresa, Stacy, Kim. Oh my goodness, you guys been chatting while I've been waiting. I'm so happy you've been just having fun. Julie never shouts no. What else did I miss? Good evening from California. That's great. Okay, Barbara, Julie. So you guys are trying to guess what's gonna be the what's going to be the new kid. So yes. So yeah, so here we are, and you can kind of see what the hi Kimberly, what the kit is. Got a stamp. I forgot who that is with the an angel. Marcy's adorable, Annette is saying. So yes, so this is our February kit of the month. And we have I put the not much of a hint, but just a little bit for the guest game in the group, in the fan group. And I said it's spring-ish themed. I could have said it was garden themed, but I think it could have been given too much away. And oh, hi Leslie. And oh, hi Melinda, Stacy. I dig you. The sentiment is there. So cute, Kimberly. Yes. It looks better colored, Louis. Yes, because I give the little sneak peek to our virtual retreat yesterday. Yeah, they're really, really cute colored. So, for the guest game, and I was going to print it and have the two names. There was only two correct guesses out of like hundreds of whatever comments. There were two correct guesses, and we like I said that the winner will be picked at random from correct guesses. But since there are only two, we're gonna give both of the correct guessing people $20 gift credit to our online store. So I just need to go back in the group and find who guessed correctly, and then I'll apply credit to those. So this is the fabric kit of the month, as I mentioned. So we have our Marcy. She is our new watering can Marcy. This rubber stamp is coming tomorrow, so like I just have something just for this space saver there. But I did color her today. So she is cute and kind of like overalls. And of course, you can color in different tones, different color combinations, different textures, different designs. And I'll show you some from our design team. And you're going to see they're going to start posting tomorrow. And so you'll see how many, so many different ways you can do it. So she's wearing, from when we were designing, like she's wearing rubber boots, like this overalls, hat, and she's holding a water can. And the sentiment that comes with her says, what you water today will bloom tomorrow. So just really nice sentiment. I think you can use it for different occasions. Kimberly says, your coloring always blows my mind. Thank you, Kimberly. We do coloring classes in all of our virtual events. So if you're interested in learning the way I color, maybe you can join some of the events. I know you've done some virtual before, but I don't think I've seen you in classes recently. You love the hat, Louis. Thank you. And then for the clear stamp set, we have little moles. And they're so, so cute. And we have 5 of them here. So we have one drop in the seeds. We have one with the watering can. One is digging. One is holding the potted tulip, and another one is holding like a daisy kind of flower. Bonnie, you're going to master those eyes. I love it. I love the attitude. Just practice, right? Like we were talking about during the event. And then it has a bunch of sentiments. And some are like sweet, some are a little silly, some are punny, some rhyme. So we have big things grow from small beginnings. A little dirt never hurt. Holy moly. Thanks. Keep digging. From tiny seed comes all we need. And then these two can be used separate, or they can be used together. I dig you more than you can see. You really mean the world to me. So that's kind of cute. And you can use like one of them on the front of the card, one of them on the inside of the card. You love them, Melinda. Thank you. Growth takes time. Nicely done, truly. Every drop counts, so you can use it with this one, with the water can. You can use it also with Marcy. Take care. A little something just for you. Rooted in love. Just popping up to say, I'm thinking of you today. So cute, right? So cute, and again, they can be used for different occasions, and they're like doing different things, and you can use them. You can have them, with Marcy. Cute. They just crack me up. So he can be digging, Marcy can be behind him watering. Cute. He can be like looking up at Marcy, giving her flower. They can be both watering. It's so cute. You can also have the mix and match the molds and on the same one. So this one can be digging, and this one can be going behind him, dropping the seeds, right? Maybe he's watering before he digs, just to kind of make the dirt softer. So there's so many like different combinations. Look how cute they are, right? Like, I mean, like just this, it is already cute. You can have them, the seating ones, seating one, just different combinations, and just like so cute. Or he can be dropping seeds, he can be watering right away. Just kind of mix and match kind of situation here. And then for the dies, we have 3 dies in this kit, and we have large watering can. So the die comes like this, and it comes with, so I have mine separated here. So you'll get like the base shape of the water can, and then this little piece, it can be layering, so you can die cut it from different color and layer it, or you can use it to make shakers. Now we need flower garden background paper, Sandy is saying, I hear you, I hear you. I'm not taken. Then it has the spout with the, whatever that's the spout part is called. Then we have the handle. So then there is a handle. And then there is this wider part that goes on the bottom right here. So it lines up. You like the water can? So it lines up like this here, just for more dimension. And then the 2 kind of skinnier parts, and they go here. So see how there are like indications on the base of the watering can. So then you'll know where they go. And one is shorter. One is shorter for the higher, when it goes higher, because it gets skinnier, and then another one is a little longer. So they just like they line up like this. Sandy saying, already thinking some of our older flower dies. Yes, flower, oh my goodness, I didn't pull the daisies. Yes, daisies, those big daisies will work, and the spring flowers. Why didn't I pull the spring flowers? I'll have to grab those when we're going through the other dies. So, so, so you get all of these pieces, and I just want to assemble it with you really quick so things kind of make more sense. I'll talk about the pricing later. I'm too excited to play now. I already assembled shaker. So this is what I was doing. This is where I like lost track of time because I did the shaker from this. So like I was saying, from the base, use the smaller piece to die cut like frames kind of, and I die cut 5 of them and glued together, and then I added acetate behind the top one, and then I added the decorative elements on top, and I have the spout and the handle on the side. Spring flower stencil, yeah, Barbara is saying I pulled that one. That one I have handy here. So it's so cute. And then I also added another full base on the back. And the like right side of it to kind of finish it off. It just felt like it needed to be finished. And then this can also be used like as a tag. You can even like add like little thing here, or even like, oh, you can use it right here. You can use like the ribbon or the twine or something and use this as a tag, and then you can on the back write to, from, or like write something like that. Isn't it cute? Or if you're making scrapbook pages, this is just like makes such a cute embellishment. And then you can look at this. Isn't it cute? You can just put, I said I'm going to assemble. I'm going to assemble. We'll assemble one together. You like that? It's so cute that I was just thinking as a tag it would be just so cute. But look how cute that is. You can have him sitting on the top, or on the bottom, or on the top. You can just have some standing here. You can have, you know, like add some here or there, and it's just so cute. And then you just add the sentiment, and you know, just cute, I think cute little element here. But let me show you so it makes more sense how to put all of the layers together. So this one is not going to be the shaker. So this one is just the base. I need my tweezers. So first I'm just going to add the line. So there is the base, the one for the Mother's Day card, Barbara. Yes, that would be really pretty for the Mother's Day cards. Like there's one, I dig you more that you can see. You really mean the world to me. Maybe I don't know. You know, it depends what kind of, hi, Charlene, thank you. I guess depends what kind of relationship you have with your mother. If you know, I dig you more than you can see, if that kind of goes. But definitely, you really mean the world to me. It would be really good for Mother's Day sentiment too. You love the watering can, Mary? Carrie, you love it? Thank you. Thank you, guys. So this just goes on the bottom as like decorative piece. And then as I mentioned, this skinny part, just see which one goes there, because one is shorter and the other one is a little bit longer. So just kind of see first where they go before you glue them on. So this one is longer. So just little decorative detail. And of course, I mean, I die cut all from one color, but you can do different colors. You can also add stenciling. I'm going to show you some from our design team. Like they look really pretty. So then this, somebody tell me what this part is called. With the cutouts. It's just the top of the spout, right? It's just the spout part. I don't know. So that just lines up, and then you would add from the back. So you would add the spout, and then you would add the handle. So one thing I want to show you before, like I'm not going to glue them on right now. So this is how it was designed to go this way. But I saw that a few of our design team members did it this way instead. And it also works. The holy moly part, Angel is saying, okay, holy moly part. That works. So that's a kind of another, just another way to use it, right? So it's like the just wider on the top and skinnier on the bottom, so you can decide which way you want to do it. But also look at this. This way, it actually looks like a flower pot. So this can be used like a flower pot as well. So you can just use this. Isn't it pretty? So, I mean, like you can do design on it or different color, but definitely can work as a flower pot, especially because the next die I'm going to show you is the flowers. Well, no, let me show you first. There are flowers, so you can see there are flowers, but also we have here another border. So in the last kit, we got this Marcy seating. You got scalloped border, and here's we have our tea kettle. Kimberly saying tea kettle. Yeah, see, like we can do all kinds of things. So this one is wavy border, and the way I was thinking about it is that it can be like a garden, right? Like a dirt, actual like dirt, where they're digging in the dirt. So like Marcy's standing, and then the flowers can be growing from there. You like it, Stacy? So they can be, you know, like in the garden. So that's just a nice size border. I think it's 5.5. This card is 5.5. Yep, so it goes all the way to the side of the card. So it's 5.5 inches long. And you can, you know, you can die cut a few of them, layer them. If your layer is smaller, you can even like offset them. But that, I think it creates nice kind of like when they dig, kind of that's how I saw it. You can also, you know, you can do different, the whole part is called a rose or rosette according to Google. Sherlyn is saying, see, I think we just learned something new. Good idea for the garden, Mary. Yep. So you can even like do another one on the top, just kind of like frame, kind of do like little framing, and then, you know, they can be. You love it, Liz? Like he can be like digging, like you can put him like behind or like this kind of inside. So he can be like digging there. He can be sitting. It's just so sweet and cute, right? So like you can do simple things and just add one of the sentiments and just so cute. Of course, you can do it from different colors. So see, like if I want to do it from yellow, it looks really cute, and then you can layer it with different color. But also look, if we die cut it from blue cardstock, it's actually going to look like waves, right? Drop-in seeds, yeah, the one drop-in seeds Louise is saying would be perfect here. Yep, so here's drop-in seeds. It's really cute, and then you can just like even stamp the sentiment here, and it's already makes a really cute little card. So cute. Okay. I'm getting so excited, you guys. I don't know. I think I'm still like running on an adrenaline rush after our virtual retreat. We just finished it yesterday, and I've had like great time. It's like it's been so much fun. So I think I'm still kind of like running an adrenaline rush from that. So I'm just so excited. So then we have, look at this. Look how cute these flowers are. So this was the wave border. We looked at the watering can, and this is the third die. And I think this one is called Garden Blooms. So it comes, the flowers come on the stems, and then we have additional elements. So I have, as you can see, I have 2 assembled here. And again, they can go, like I'm going to have my 2 of my borders here again. Like they can go and be like growing already. Are they pretty? Kim, you just popped in. Marcy is cute. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for popping in. Look cute. I love, like, we started doing this embossed detail, and I'm like really obsessed with it right now. Like you can probably see on the borders, it has this really deep embossed detail. I die cut this from 110-pound craft cardstock, so it really stands out. But even on this flower, so the yellow is 80-pound cardstock, and the green is, I think, even it's only 60-pound cardstock. But you can still. You love the details on the petals, Mary. Yep. So we're starting doing this embossed detail. Look how cute he is there. Isn't that adorable? He's so cute. So you can definitely, like Barbara was saying, for Mother's Day card would be really, it would be a really nice set for that. So let me show you how the flowers are assembled, and we'll make a few here. So the stems and the top of the flower come like this, and then so I die cut from green, and then I die cut the same from yellow, and then there's also this layer that comes with the daisy flower, and this layer, so I die cut it from yellow, and then I guess I cut it off already. I'm gonna do this, and then for the tulip there is another, so this wider layer is the part of the tulip, and then the skinnier ones, those are the tulip leaves. So I have 2 leaves here as well. So, and then the daisy flower also has this little oval that can be used in the center of the flower. So first, I'll just cut off, sorry, just lost my voice for a second. Just cut off the color of the stem, and I'm using different color cardstock, but you can also just die cut it from white cardstock and then color with markers or with watercolors or ink it. So it's not necessarily needed to be die cut from different colors, because you can just do the color with coloring mediums. So then this simply goes on here. And don't worry how this looks like, because we have the front petal that goes in front of it. And this front petal, I glued mine, but you can also like pop it on foam tape, give it a little bit of the dimension there, or curve it a little bit before you glue it on. And they're kind of simple flowers here, but it just felt like it's really cute, something just simple to go with the images. So I'm going to add this part on the top of the base with the stem, and then the other part of the flower, this part right here, just lines up like this. Isn't it cute? Just love it. I love it. So this goes here. And then this little oval, I should probably have like the wax picker instead. Need to turn it to the other side. It's upside down. Okay. So this little piece center of the flower, so you can see, if I get it in place, it goes right here. To finish it off, on this flower, I used I just used enamel dot. I like it with the enamel dot just for the embellishment, but it does come with the center as well. So you can use either one. I'm going to put another enamel dot here, and I colored them with like lighter yellow color. So cute. And then for the tulip, for the leaves, you can glue them either from the back or from the front, however you prefer. And you can have 1 leaf or 2 leaves. I think on this one, I'll just add 1 leaf. Maybe I'll just add. I change my mind. I change my mind as I go. You just made it. You just joining us. Cute. Thank you. I'm sorry if I'm not saying the names, because if your name on YouTube is like a username, not your actual name, then I don't know who you are. But look how cute that is, like little flower garden right there. And you can use those the same flowers. You can also have them, like I was saying, you can use this upside down without the spout and the handle. You can use this as a flower pot too. So you can put the flowers into the flower pot, and you can, you can have all of the same ones, or you can have the like just the 3 in the center here, or you can play with that. They can overlap, they can go sideways, not sideways, but like leaning for like one way or another. But isn't cute? And then he can sit right there and just stamp little sentiment. I just adore this. So you can definitely do different things with it. So I hope you love it, because I think it's going to be fun one to play with. Let me just really use Countryside. Yes, Evelyn is saying I pulled that one. Countryside is perfect, is absolutely perfect one for that. Great Kit Mary saying thank you, Mary. Sometimes it's becoming harder and harder to come up with new ideas, because we've done it for how many years now? Since 2015? No, Barbara. Barbara knows. 2015, right? With Poinsettias, Lynette is saying. Louis, you can't wait to receive it? Thank you. That makes me happy. So for those who are not familiar, and I think you all here are familiar with the Kit of the Month, but I just need to do my due diligence and go through this part really quick, and then I'll show you more. So for the subscription, so this is Kit of the Month. It's not available in the regular range. It's only available for this month. It's August 2014, Louis is saying. Yes, so yeah, 12, almost, so 11 and a half years. And I know we're going to start kind of like repeating a few of the themes, and like at 2014, Barbara is saying, yep, you guys are right. Now I remember. So we did have Marcy with water can before, but she's grown up, she's evolved, so she's different. We've never had the large watering can die, so that's totally new. We've never had this type of flowers with mermaid, Marcy. Yep, Barbara, that was our first one. Yep, I remember that. And so it's the kit is different, so it's not like we're repeating it's not like you're getting the same product, so it's just a different take on the same theme. But it does get it is getting a little bit harder after all this year to come up with ideas every month. But we've never had molds before, so I think that's kind of exciting. So to have a completely new, different creator to add to your collection, so that's kind of cool. So with the Kit of the Month, it's available either by subscription or a standalone kit. With the subscription, you always get the best pricing. For the premium Kit of the Month, which you'll receive rubber stamp, Marcy, you'll get creator stamp and the dice in whichever the theme is of the month. That we call it a premium Kit of the Month. That includes everything. The subscription price is $44.99. The value of this kit, of all of these 5 products all together, is $82.85. So you can see you're getting great savings here. But if you're not ready to subscribe and you just want to pick and choose, just buy kits individually as you go, just, you know, buying the ones that you love. We have that option as well, and it's called standalone kit of the month. It's the same value. You're gonna get the full kit, gonna get all of the products. You're not gonna get the same savings because it's not in the subscription, but you'll still get 20% off. So the cost of this kit without the subscription is $67.99. We also have two other options. If you are not into critters and you just enjoy Marcy and the dies, this is called Rubber Kit of the Month. And the price for that monthly subscription is $34.99. The value of this kit is $63.99, so you can see the savings here. And for those of you who just love the critters and the dies, we have an option for the clear kit of the month. And this one is monthly fee is $39.99 and the kit is valued $69.99. Okay, so now we're done with that. So let's take a look at some of this. I pulled some stencils. First, let's take a look at the stencils. So like Barbara was mentioning the spring flowers, or what is this called? Spring flowers, yep. And look how beautiful that this is. And you can definitely even use this. It's like two-step stencil. So you can use just the flowers, like I have it right here. Or you can use the second stencil and add the leaves. And you can use it and do it in one color, or you can do it in different colors. And you can stencil like this, and then you can die cut the water can out of this. Wouldn't it be so pretty, the water can with this, like from this design? And this is on white paper. You can also start stenciling with, you know, on the colored cardstock for a different effect. I think that would be beautiful. It's a wonderful. Evelyn, you know everything. Look at this. I have the Wonderland stencil right next to it. So this one is called Wonderland. Thank you, Evelyn. I did already pull it. So this one has like roses right here. It was released with the Wonderland release, but this would be really pretty. You just stencil partially on the water can. You can add the roses there, or you can even use like the full frame wood grain, Barbara. And yeah, I didn't pull our wood grain paper pack. That's a great one too, and also it has this. This border of roses that you can use as well. You can even like stencil the roses. It's on the second stencil there. I don't know if you guys can see it. You can even stencil roses and then put the border over it, so it will be like the roses are growing there. So that would be another idea you can do with this. Then we have daisies. Daisies are always good. So the daisies, this was one of our very first stencils, and I still love it. Stencil the flowers on it, on the Barbara is saying on the watering can. Yeah, you can do that. I'll show you Marcia is here right now, so I have some. I was blown away. So like I'll show you some printed from our design team, photos of the samples from our design team. So this one has separate daisies, and then it has like the crisscross kind of thing. So that would be really pretty too, just even for the background. Of course, it's in the bigger scale, so this is just scaled down, but wouldn't that be cute for the background? And the wood grain. Oh yes, this Barbara. Yes, that's a great idea. So this also looks great. Barbara just mentioned on the wood grain paper pack. That would be really this would look really good. Then for a lot of from our design team, they use this stencil to use kind of like a sun rays. This one is called Rain and Shine. So this stencil here looks like sun rays, so that's also really pretty to use that with this kit. Just add some sunshine to your cards behind it, and of course the summer is here. I think this is the last one we have right now in stock, and I don't know if we're going to restock it or not because it's kind of older, or maybe we're due for a new one. But if you don't have this one yet and you love it, I would say grab it right now. I know Marcia used a lot on her card, so I'll show you some samples. But this one comes with the sun, and also, well, there are waves here, but also this part cut so you can stencil the clouds. That's a favorite of yours, Marcia. Yeah, I know you use it a lot. I know that. Yep. So then for the paper packs, of course, like we were talking, countryside. And countryside, look at this, you guys. Like you can use any of these papers to create background for your cards. And then on the back, we have like cut aparts. So like this one has 4 different sections. So you can do, like if you're doing a square card, you can just layer it on the die cut squares. Isn't pretty, Kimberly? I just love it. And then like each one will have a different, or you can do like a card with 4 different ones. Like they can all do something different on each of these, right? Like look, like he's digging right there by the tree. So you can do different things like that. You can also use this for tags or like for mini cards. And all of this is really great paper pack to have to use with this set. And like this paper has 2 cut aparts, like they're like for slimline cards. So you can, from one paper you get 2 cards. This one has even 3 different ones, so you can see this one also has 3 different ones. So you can definitely find some papers here for your little mole friends and for Marcy. And what I want to tell you, I'm going to show you something else. And for the elements, Polaroid frame, Marcia is saying, yep, you love the paper pack, Donna, thank you. What I want to remind you is that on your, this is from the last month. So every month when you get your kit of the month, you get the paper, like enclosure, like paper with it, that shows you, you know, the names of the product that you're receiving. And it also has, I blocked it out here, it has the coupon code for you to use the next month. I did make a mistake on the January one, and I didn't fix it. So it says on yours that it's valid through January 31st, but it's, you know, it's valid the next month. So some of you already used it, and some of you have not used it yet. So it is valid until the end of February, until the February 28th. What's today? 23rd. So you still have 5 days to use your 10% coupon code, and the reason I'm reminding you of this is because you might have seen it. You might have seen that we have a new release today too. In addition to releasing or showcasing the kit of the month, there is a February. Why can't I say? It's like my tongue is twisting. There is a new release today into the regular range, and it's called like Whimsical or Woodlands Whimsy. So you can use, that's the part, that's the perk of for you for being in the kit of the month subscribers, that you get the coupon to use for everything in our online store, including new releases. So if there is something that you see from the new release, please use your coupon code. It's there for you. It's there for you to use. It's your perk. So from the new release, we have this 3 new paper packs. And I know they're woodlands or enchanted and woodlands, but there are some papers, and I'll show you from our design team. Sandra used some of them. You can definitely, like, he can be in the woods digging. Look at this. Like, look, even the colors that I, not intentionally, but look how it goes. It goes, right? Look how pretty. They can be definitely in the woods. There are moles, right? You coloring the mushroom dye right now, Barbara? Yeah. You like this, Marcia? It's so pretty. So definitely, like, look at the new release too. And even like with this, It's kind of magical garden right here. So Marcy can be here. So let me just kind of show you what this paper pack looks like. And so just, you know, and there are dies. I'm going to show you the dies also. Look, all like so many of these papers can also read kind of like, look how cute. He can be right here with the flower, sitting on the hill there under the tree. He can be digging. He can be like putting the seeds there for something to grow. There are flowers, so he can be standing with the flowers. So like all kinds of different designs that you can use. The new house die for the malls, Marcia saying, yep. So there's also enchanted paper pack. So there are 3 different paper packs. So I'm kind of like showing you also at the same time the new release, some parts of the new release. So you can play and you know you can especially since you have your 10% coupon code, don't forget to use it, and you can get some new goodies to go with your new kit of the month. Look how cute. So definitely works. There's another one called mushrooms, and you know, it's more like, it's not really gardening, but definitely something that you can, you know, you can make it work with the molds, but it doesn't have to be with the molds. I'm just saying, like, take a look at new release. This new release is amazing. So it's one of our, I think one of our best releases. So definitely, if you have not looked yet, take a look. So in the new release, the other thing in the new release, in the February release, that I pulled here that can definitely be used with this is the picket fence. Look at this. So picket fence goes with our woodlands whimsy. It goes with the gardening too. These tall plants, they would be cute. You can even like use them for the for the leaves coming out and then have flowers coming out here. So these are called tall plants, and then we have little grasses. This would be really cute, just kind of like little additional kind of things to add. So these 3 I just pulled from the new release because I think they can definitely go with this, and also tall mushrooms. I know it's not really mushrooms, but to make critters look smaller in comparison, we made tall plants and tall mushrooms, so that makes them look smaller, just for like whimsical kind of effect. So this is also from the new release that was just released today. And then, of course, from the other releases, well, I pulled 2 of the same die. Sun and clouds. I mean, you cannot go wrong with sun and the clouds, because this is just something that we add to, you know, to the images, to the when we build the scene for our images. And then the scene builder. So this one has the hill, so you can use the hill, you can use the grass matches the curve of the hill, and then you can use the clouds, and you can use clouds going this way, or you can use clouds going that way. So that's a good one. We also have grass borders. I didn't grab that. And then from the previous release, I think when we did another release with the gardening theme, it was one of the kit of the months, probably like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years ago. So we have the wheelbarrow, and we only have, just giving you all a fair warning, if you don't have this die yet, we only have 4 of them left, and we're not going to restock it. So this is definitely something that would be really cute with the with your new critters, with moles. You can even like have them sitting. I know it's when you die cut it, it's going to face the other way, right? So you can have like sitting in in the wheelbarrow. You can put flowers coming out of the wheelbarrow. So that's another one. If you already have it, kind of, you know, you can pull it out and see if you want to play with it. And then we also have from the same kit of the month from the, like whenever it was in the past, the gardening tools. So this is also, you can add, you know, different elements here, add just different elements when you're designing cards with your mold. So if you were a subscriber when this kit come out, you already have it, so pull that out and play with it. If you don't have it yet, so as I said, like we have about 4 of this left, and this called Wheelbarrow. You can find it on our website. Barbara is saying May 2024. Oh, not even that long ago, just about 2 years. I felt like it was much longer. Thank you, Barbara. Barbara is keeping me on track here. I appreciate it. And then we have about, I think, 12 or 15 of this one left. So if that's something that you feel like you want to add, if you don't have yet, if you don't have these dies yet, just order really quickly before we run out, because we're not going to restock them. Okay, so all this cute stuff, and of course the wood textures paper pack would be really good for it, just like even for the background on the card like that. And all of our frames, like the we were using this yesterday, you can put this in the frame. Look how cute that would be. Just put the frame over it, so it like frames the scene and frames the image, or like the image is standing on the frame. So this is our scalloped frames die. Barbara, I was saying, since you're here right now, I was saying yesterday in the virtual retreat, because we're going, you know how we're going to add the videos to the in-person event group, but I was saying in the video that you asked for this square, for this frame to be as a square shape, and it is and works. So thank you for requesting, and I know we'll all enjoy it when it comes out in the next couple of releases. Angel is asking how many past kits can we order. Angel, it's one past kit, one add-on past kit per month. So, and it started with the second month of subscription. So if you started before this kit and you qualify for the add-ons, just choose, you know, whichever one you want the most, and then you can, every month you can add one kit of the month. But the ones that I was saying, like this ones, for instance, they've been already released, even though they're from the past kit, but they've been released into the regular range already. So these ones they're not available as a kit anymore, because they're available individually in our regular range. But the kits that are available, there's album folder in the lalalandcrafts Kit of the Month Facebook group, and you can see which ones are available, and you can request there. Okay, so let's take a look at some samples from our design team. So here we have card from Amanda, and I love this, like purple and pink and yellow together. And Amanda did like roses pattern on Marcy's head, and we have our border there. And see how Amanda also inked it and then added the like black dots for like splatter, so it looks like dirt. And then they're only like, see that they're only like, I think Amanda only used the leaves from the tulip, or maybe that center part from the tulip that we were looking at, like this part. So that looks like they're just starting to grow. So pretty. And then this is we have right and left butterflies. So there's a big butterfly flying there. So like if you break it down, it's pretty simple, but because Marcy image is so big and she's kind of fills in the card. You guys love the purple. It's so pretty with the purple, right? So you can see like she looks completely so different, just with different way of coloring. Like the Amanda also colors eyes. Like you can see how different you can have Marcy look just with different outfit and different color hair and different way of coloring the facial features. This one is from B, and B used like mini like ATC cards, I guess. And then there is that stencil that we were looking at from Rain and Shine. So there's some sunshine there, and then we have the border, the dirt border. We're gonna call it dirt border for now, even though it's like wavy border, but we're gonna call it dirt for now. And then we have our flowers, and the flowers look like they were colored colored with markers, so you can see all these variations of the color. And of course our all four of the little moles. There are 5 in the set, but like 4. It's perfect for ATC, right? Marcia is saying it's perfect for ATC. Okay, so next one we have here from Carrie Ann, and Carrie Ann used the paper from in the garden paper pack. Is that called in the garden? Countryside. Sorry, I'm making up new names for the paper packs. From the Countryside paper pack, and then the dirt here, the grass. This is one of the grass borders that I didn't show. And then we have our flowers and Marcy and the little mole digging here, and Marcy is watering, and then we have sun in the corner. So pretty. Then here one from Donna, and here this is what I was saying. I didn't even think of that. So see how the watering can is turned upside down, right? Like the wider part on the top, but it definitely works. And then Eric is asking what ATC stands for. It stands for Artist Trading Cards, or card. Artist Trading Card. So it's just like a smaller size for the trading cards. So then we have the card just, yeah, it sings spring. Marcia, you're right. And I just realized that there's another paper pack that we can use that I didn't pull. I think we're out at the moment. I think we have more coming actually tomorrow. This is called Spring Song. So look at this. This would be really pretty for Mother's Day too, with the notes, with the music notes from this paper pack. Barbara, what do you think? Marcia is saying they're 2.5 by 3.5, same as baseball cards. Eric, for the ATC cards. And then we have the small grasses here. You see, guys, like those are little small grasses from the new release. And then we have 2 of our moles, and the tulips are coming out from the watering can there. Here is another one from Donna, and this is from the Countryside paper pack. The barn is the part of the paper pack design. And then we have our dirt borders here offset, so we have different like dirt mountains. A little dirt never hurt, and it's stamped on this on the cloud for the sentiment. So on the larger cloud right here, so you can see it fits, the sentiment fits into the cloud, so that's kind of fun. Yeah, totally different look on the farm, Marcia is saying, totally different, but it totally works. And our Marcy is wearing, like, look at this, her overalls with the like white overalls with the little flowers, so pretty. And then we have our garden blooms, the flowers are on the back in the dirt. And here's another one from oh, so this one was from Donna, this is from Carrie Ann, another one from Carrie Ann, and it looks like Carrie Ann inked, and kind of like you can kind of like tap into the paper with the brush like this to create this kind of effect. I love it. That's a great idea here. And then we have our sunrise there, or sun rays sun rays from the stencil on the background. And then we have the little this looks like rounded grass patches added inside there, and then the new garden blooms. And then we have Marcy and the mole, and the sentiment says every drop counts. Then this is the one that I was telling you guys that I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. When Marcia sent me that photo of this card on Facebook. So Marcia used the water can upside down to create the scene. And then this is the stencil from the Wonderland stencil set. So this stencil right there. So Marcia just added it on the pottery and the pan. And then our little, Is it cute, Evelyn? I mean, like, this is just like the cuteness overload, right? So then we have like the dirt on top here. Like, so Marcia cut it out so he has the like dirt even more like over like on the bottom here all the way. And then the tulips there, and then the sun rays, like the summer is here from this stencil. This is the last one, you guys. Grab it if you can, if you don't have it yet. Look at this. The sun comes up there, and then just keep digging. Growth takes time. This is like such a like clever layout here. I just love it. And then we have another one from Marcia here, and it looks like Marcia here inked the dirt the dirt dye, and then with water, you know how you remove like you do like splashes of water, and then you do the paper towel to remove some of it to add this texture. And then here is the sun again coming out, and we have one is dropping the seeds, one is watering right away, and we have already tulips growing. From tiny seed comes all we need. Such a nice sentiment, and it's hot, right? Yes, it's so pretty, just so pretty. And here's another one. I know this one. I know tomorrow from our design, you're only gonna see 2 projects from each of the design team members, but I just grabbed all of the photos that are already available in the design team group. Marcia, you need to tell us, how did you color? Did you color this watering can with markers from white cardstock? Because this has such a nice look to it. Like, it looks kind of like really like realistic. I just love how it looks with olos just on white like on regular olo paper. This looks really good. It's like I really love it. It looks like you use some of the greens, some of the like blues in here. It's just so pretty. And then the sun from behind. And again, this is like, this is one layer card, you guys. This is like just card base. So inspiring, Stacy's saying, inspiring creativity. It definitely is. You layered, Marcia's saying that that she layered soft BG over all of it after coloring. Oh yes, that makes sense. Because you can definitely see like the blue showing through. It's so pretty. And then the daisies just with a little bit of the blue color there to make them look white. And then the stems, and it's so pretty. I love it. I love it. And then another one from Marcia here with Marcy. So we have again the dirt, we have the sun coming out. So now there's a sunrise. I was saying sunrise. And then the clouds are done with the same stencil with this part here. It's so pretty, so pretty. I love the soft way of coloring in Marcy here. So here is one from Amanda, and this one is from the, I think it's from the Countryside paper. No, I think this is in the Woods paper pack. Because yeah, I think this is in the Woods paper pack. It's another one that was released with Winnie the Pooh. And look how it works. It's so beautiful, and it totally works. Just 4 little tiny cards. So we're using four different images from here. In the forest. Oh, Amanda, you're here, right? I shouldn't guess. In the forest. Okay, right. Thank you. So pretty. And here's another one from Amanda, and this one is watercolored with no line coloring. So look how cute that looks like from storybook. From the storybook. It's like, seriously, it can be in the book. And this one, Amanda, which paper pack is this? Is this also in the forest? It's so pretty. And I see Amanda here used the wheelbarrow and the tools, the garden tools, so you guys can see how it kind of like all coordinates. And here Amanda also used the A2 book plate to kind of like create the frame, and then our dirt border here, and then the leaves from the centers and the leaves from the tulip are just like plants growing there. Lynette is saying, you blow my mind every month. The coordinating elements are endless. It's there, they truly are endless. And I think it helps that we design our own products because, you know, we're just keeping it in the same, basically our, you know, style evolves and things change, but you can still use the older products and you can like, because they're in the same style, right? I think that's what it is. And you can definitely mix and match. And because I'm coming like from the crafter's point of view, when we're designing the products, I already kind of have ideas on how I am going to use them. And then of course, when we send them to our design team, then it just blows my mind with all of the different ways, all of like seeing all of these different ideas. So here is another one from Amanda. And this one also, look, this one also uses the watering can upside down. Well, I'm not going to say upside down. It's different way than it was intended, but it definitely works. Just wider on the top, just creates a like more of the like chunkier look to it. And we have the dirt here. We have our little moles. One is standing on the top. Beautiful tones. Marcia saying, yeah, like really like bright or like jewel tones here, right? So this is the tall plants that I was showing you guys. And then we have the tulips from this set. And then what else was I was gonna say? And the little parts here, I think these are from the tulips from the centers. Oh, and I don't know if you can see it, but there is a, this is what I was gonna mention. So there's a picket fence behind it. So that also really cute. And then the blue is just inked on the back. You love that pink, Louis? And this is also stenciled with, well, Amanda, you tell us. Amanda, you tell us which stencil you use there because it's, I'm getting like, trying to remember too hard. And then we have, I think, 5 from Sandra. And Sandra used, yeah, 5. And Sandra used all of the papers on like the papers on all of Sandra's cards. You don't remember, you don't remember, Amanda. You have to go and look at the notes that you put in the design team. We'll have to like have a reminder. So this is this paper is from on all of the cards from Sandra. Sandra is not on our Hit of the Month design team. She's on the regular team, but sometimes she has time and I send her products so she'll design. And so she already had the Woodlands paper pack. She used the papers, very storybook-like, Marcia, yes, for sure. So she used papers from this paper pack. And also she used some of the new release dies along with the other ones. So you'll see we have our Marcy here, first of all, and she's wearing like a denim overalls, and she's like in the, maybe she has like a woodsy backyard. I don't know. But we have our grasses border here. We have the garden blooms from this kit. And also I want you to see if you can notice here that center part that we designed to go horizontally, Sandra is using it vertically, so it kind of gives another effect, like gives totally different look to the flower. And then we have like the branches, leafy, I don't remember what they're called. You guys, stencil, Amanda figured out or remembered or look it up. So this stencil that Amanda for this texture used on this card is from, it's called Moments. Is that just one word? I guess that's it, yep. And then Sandra here used tall mushrooms. So this is one of the new dyes. And then even pine needles, and then these branches were released last year. This Winnie the Pooh release, and they're called tree branches. I forgot what these ones are called. But if you need help finding anything, you know, you can comment in the video, and then I'll look up the link for you, or you can ask in the group later when Sandra posts this. And look at this one, little one. Isn't it cute? Even though like the mushroom is part, so this is from Mushroom Paper Pack. So this is from another new one. And then we have our little mole here. This is new garden bloom. See with the yellow going up like that, so cute. And then we have our other green and flowers to finish it off. And this is the scalloped squares and double stitch squares. So a nice, cute little card that you can do. And this one is from the new Woodlands paper pack. Oh, Amanda posted even the link. Thank you, Amanda, to the stencil. Thank you. So this one is one of the, from the Woodlands. It also has, you know, it has the cut aparts kind of thing. So I want to find, I think this is the one. I think this is the paper that Sandra used. So you can see this part of the paper right here. Isn't it cute? So Sandra put like the garden blooms here on the sides. And then this little tree, it looks like he's like digging by the tree. And then this worm, I think from chickens, from the kit of the months from last year with the chickens. That's where the worm came from. It's so cute. Big things grow from small beginnings. So adorable. I only have a few more to show you, so if you want to stick around just for another moment. Oh, Sandra, hi, you're here. Hi, that's awesome. Love it. So here's another card from Sandra, and this is also slimline card. And this paper, okay, tell us where this paper is from. From Hey Chick stamp. Yep, that was where the worm was from. I think this is from the new Woodlands paper pack, but I might be wrong because we like now have so many of them. But it's totally works. Like he's sitting on the hill there, and then this was die cut with the oval book plate die, the white frame, and then the parts that go inside were they cut the same. And then I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is our dirt border, Woodlands. Okay, thank you, Sandra. Sandra said this is from the Woodlands paper pack. See right there, this is with our dirt. For now, I'm going to call it dirt border. It's not going to be official name. I don't think we can call dirt border, but this is like the border right here, the waves, and it's so pretty, just stands out a little more. And then this mushroom is from the tall mushrooms, but like you can definitely cut them shorter. So I love how Sandra adds like little like embellishment clusters on each side to create the cards. So pretty. And then here's another one from Sandra. And I think this is also from the Woodlands paper pack, the paper here. And then we have our picket fence and all of these different blooms. And again, like there's some flowers on the paper, so it's like really works together. And again, I see that Sandra used the border, the wavy dirt border here to add another element. And then there's a grass border and all this greenery and the garden blooms. So pretty. And like the little sun on the paper, they are so cute. And then the last two I have are from Jennifer Dove. So we can take a look at this. So Jen here used the markers to color the gray, kind of like metallic gray watering can. And then Jen also used, I didn't bring this die, but spring flowers is perfect for this kit. So Jen used combination from the spring flowers and the garden blooms from this kit here. And then we have the wood texture paper on the background. And oh, look, like there are garden tools tucked in there as well. And then Jen told me that she tried to make it look like Marcy is sitting on the watering can, so like with her feet dangling. I said that she looks like she's skipping, but like the way that Jen positioned her, that she's sitting kind of on the side of the watering can, so pretty. And then of course Jen adds all of this pretty textures, like denim texture and like dots, and just beautiful. And then here's another one from Jen, and this is Countryside paper pack right here. And then picket fence, and then this is our scalloped frame, so you can see that. And then the word celebrate, we have this die still available. And then we have the garden blooms, and we have, Jen has one of the moles peeking from the inside of the frame, and then beautiful. And then another one sitting down. So that's what I wanted to show you, just share different ideas. And you'll see more, you'll see even more coming from our design team in the following weeks. The clear stamps, as you can see, the clear stamp is here already. The rubber stamp is scheduled. It says scheduled for delivery tomorrow. So hopefully it comes. And then we're going to start shipping your kits on, if it comes tomorrow, we're going to start shipping on Wednesday, Thursday. It takes us a few days to get all of them out. So be on the lookout for your shipping notification emails, and I can't wait for you to get it in your hands so you can start playing. One more thing I wanted to mention before you leave, since I will have you all here already. So the February release is live on the website. So as I said, you know you can order that already. You can add. You can order, and if you want to ship together with your kit of the month, we'll adjust shipping charges. So just put a note there for us. Don't forget to use your 10% coupon code. Also, we have another release coming up in March, and there is spring workshop that I already have on the website. You can start signing up, and it's available either in person, and it's on March 14th, 15th in our office in Brentwood, California, Northern California. It will be a one-day event. For in person, it's a one-day event, and it's a whole day, like from the morning till 5 in the evening with a lunch break. So you can choose either Saturday or Sunday. It's the same. It will be the same classes. And the following week, so 14th, 14th plus 7. I'm doing math in my head. So the March 21st and 22nd will be the same classes for the virtual event, and that will be a 2-day event because we'll be coloring and making cards. So each day we'll be making 3 projects. So it will be 6 classes each day, 3 coloring classes and 3 card making classes. So if you're interested, we'll be using products from the February release and some of the products that are coming out from the upcoming March release. And the upcoming March release, since you guys here, most of you are kit subscribers, in the March release, we're going to release 2 of the past kits, so the one with chickens and the one with the ducks, and then there'll be also another clear stamp set and another Marcy and one new die that will be released. So I'll be using the February release for the spring workshop, and also new clear stamp set that was not in the kit yet, and new Marcy that wasn't in the kit, and one of the either chickens or ducks. I haven't decided yet. So if you might already have the products, and for the virtual, for the workshops, you can always substitute. So it's not like you'll have to buy everything that I'm using. So those are the things that I kind of just wanted to mention, and that will be all for today. Thank you so much for being here, for hanging out with me tonight, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you all so much. Bye for now. Now I need to figure out how to close this. Bye. Won't let me do it while the phone is there. So close your eyes, you guys. I have to get the phone out.